Hi guys, welcome back to another video of mine. So today in this video, it's going to be a special kind of video. I'm going to just show you how to install disc brake guys, that is in two-stroke bike. This video is especially for all the two-stroke lovers. You can easily install disc brake in any two-stroke bike, especially RX100, RX135 or Suzuki Samurai, Shogun or any other bike like Splendor which is not having a disc brake. You can easily install disc brake in them. So I'll just show you the whole process and what and all parts you require. Main thing is guys, first you'll require the fork set of any bike. Since I'm modding it for my Suzuki Samurai, that is making it off-roading bike, I prefer to use a spokes wheel in this. So what I've done is I've bought the whole fork set of Pulsar old model, that is Pulsar UG1, or you can even call it as Pulsar Classic, which has a spokes wheel along with the disc brake in it. So guys, you'll require the whole set of it, that is the spokes wheel along with the disc caliper, the brake hose, master cylinder, along with both the forks and the T-stem along with the T-plates. So I've bought the whole set. I'll just show you how I'm going to install that in my Suzuki Samurai. The process is same for any bike guys, whether it's Splendor, Suzuki Samurai, RX or Shogun. So right now let's just begin with our video. I hope you like this video, but don't forget to subscribe guys. Our target is to reach 10k subscribers soon and 1 million by the end of this year. So do subscribe and hit a like. To install disc brake in RX or Samurai or any two-stroke bike or any other bike which is not having disc brake, you'll have to purchase the whole kit. That is this kit as you can see here. This is the front disc brake along with the rim, both the shock absorbers, T-stem, T-holder and along with the handle. This is the set of Pulsar old model, that is UG1 or Pulsar Classic. You'll have to buy this whole set, and now I'll just show you how to install this in your bike. It's very simple process. Let's begin. I'll even show you what are the parts present in this. As you can see here, there is the tire of Pulsar along with the spokes and its hub. It's having a disc brake, that is here this side. That is the disc pad. Okay, and these are the two shock absorbers. Mudguard you can use any. We'll see later regarding that. And this is the bottom T plate along with the T stem. And this is the top T plate along with its handlebar holder, and this is the handlebar. So you require full this set totally. And you'll even have the brake caliper along with its pipe. I'll just show you this whole set. This one, as you can see, this is the brake caliper along with its brake hose. There is a brake pipe, and this is the master cylinder. One second, yeah, master cylinder. Right now I'll just show you how to dismantle my Samurai and install this Pulsar's fork in my Samurai. Let's just begin. So first guys, to dismantle the front suspension and everything present in the bike, okay, you'll just have to remove this wheel with the help of this axle, then loosen up these two bolts. One is here, other one is present here. After that, remove this bolt and the bolt which is present here. Then the shockers will come out. After that comes out, this headlight will come out since it's placed only with these two brackets. Then remove two screws which are present inside over here. Then the speedometer will come out. Then remove these four nuts and take the handlebar out along with its brake levers, throttle, clutch lever and the switch box. After doing that, we'll have to remove this nut. This is the T-stem nut. We'll remove this, then the stop plate will come out. After that is out, then you will have a chuck nut present inside. I'll show you. This is the chuck nut. You'll have to remove that. Then this T-stem will come out totally. There is this T. Then we'll just install Pulsar's T in this. Right now let's just begin the process. I'll show you the whole process one by one. Now we'll just remove this wheel and axle out of the shock absorber, dismantle it with this T-set, and also remove this handle by removing these four bolts present here. These four. The handle will come out. Then this whole set will be dismantled into separate pieces, and then I'll just install this in the bike over there. As you can see, guys, I've dismantled the whole front T-stem along with the shock absorbers and wheel of Pulsar. Right now everything is open. I'll just start assembling. I'll even have to check whether both the T-stems are same or not. If not, we'll have to do some modification. I'll let you know. I'll just show you the overall view right now of all the parts. So let's just continue now.